That morning in the studio of The View, the atmosphere started just like any other recording session, but no one could have predicted what would soon unfold, a surprising moment that would spark laughter and quickly become the talk of all social media. Known for its heated debates, the show was about to take a different turn. Whoopi Goldberg, the host for the day, made an unexpected swerve with the mere mention of a name, and from there a hilarious, memorable, and somewhat backfiring moment was born. Leaving the entire studio in fits of laughter, the tension in the studio was thick as Whoopi's sharp words went straight for Musk's public image, leaving both fans and critics questioning if this was the start of a fiery media war. As events unfolded, one thing became clear: Whoopi was ready to take on Musk in a way no one had anticipated. What happened next was a showdown that quickly became the talk of the town, and it was clear this was far from over. You can't miss this moment. Dive into the heated debate about the showdown between Whoopi Goldberg and Elon Musk. Did Whoopi really humiliate Musk, or is this just an unexpected battle of wits? Share your thoughts and stay tuned for what's coming next. This fight is just getting started. Hit like and share if you want to see even more intense music moments. The atmosphere in the View studio that morning started like any other recording session. The show is known for its fiery topics and heated debates, but no one anticipated that just one name could send the entire studio into laughter and create one of the most viral moments in the show's history. Whoopi Goldberg, the host that day, set the tone with purpose. She looked directly at the camera, casually flipped through her notes, and then slowly began. So yesterday Elon Musk took his son X. As soon as she mentioned the name X, a brief stunned silence filled the music room. Joy Behar, always ready with a sharp remark and her trademark humor, raised an eyebrow and cut in with a simple X. No explanation was necessary, and the entire studio burst into laughter. The moment quickly gained momentum, and Whoopi, ever the seasoned pro, knew she had just crafted a TV moment for the ages. Unruffled, she kept her cool, raising her hand ever so slightly to regain control of the room. Then, with a sly, mocking tone, she retorted, "I didn't name that kid." The audience roared with laughter. Once more, Whoopi, still composed but with a playful glint in her eye, added, "I don't want to hear any more about our name." Her half-smile and mischievous tone sparked even more laughter, setting off a chain reaction of chuckles throughout the studio. Sunny, host known for her sharp wit, tilted her head with a playful smile. She caught on quickly that Whoopi's remark wasn't just poking fun at Musk's son's unusual name, but also subtly throwing shade at those who had criticized her own. The conversation smoothly transitioned to a deeper topic: the significance of stage names and identity in Hollywood. With a mix of humor and sincerity, Sunny turned to Whoopi and said, "You know, Whoopi, I get it. People always ask me why I don't use my real name." Sunny, whose birth name is Onan Cummings, had long been questioned about her decision to adopt a different name for her TV, music appearances. Changing names isn't just about making them easier to relate to, it's often a way to overcome the biases tied to one's background. Whoopi nodded thoughtfully, then shot a glance at Joy Behar, who like her didn't use her birth name. Joy chuckled lightly and waved her hand, attempting to steer clear of the conversation, but Whoopi wasn't about to let her off that easy. "Joy, why don't you tell them your real name?" Instantly the whole studio leaned in. Joy sighed but kept her smile, admitting, "Josephine Victoria Udo. My grandmother named me after herself, and used to threaten that if I changed it she would." The studio erupted in laughter once again. Joy Behar had a knack for weaving humor into her personal stories. Whoopi, wearing an understanding smile, turned to the camera and said, "That's why we don't judge names here, okay?" But the conversation didn't end there. All eyes shifted to the name that had sparked so much buzz. XAA2. Unable to hide her curiosity, Joy asked the question on everyone's mind, "So what does that name mean?" Sunny, ever the investigator, quickly found the answer. X stands for the unknown variable. A is the Elvish representation of artificial intelligence from mythology or possibly love, and A12 is named after their favorite aircraft, music. Behar widened her eyes and quipped, "So basically the kid's name is a math problem." The studio erupted with laughter, and even Whoopi couldn't contain herself, tapping lightly on the table, shaking her head and adding, "Look, I'm not judging, but I'm just saying when that kid grows up and has to fill out a government form, good luck." But the conversation wasn't just about the name. It highlighted a larger trend among celebrities opting for unique names for their children, often as a way to express individuality or impart deeper, music meanings. As Whoopi, Joy and Sunny shared their thoughts on celebrity names, the conversation deepened. It wasn't just about poking fun at Elon Musk's son's unique name, it became a discussion about identity, recognition, and the complexities of fame. Why do some celebrities change their names? Is it for better accessibility, or to leave parts of their past behind? Does a name truly matter, or is it the person and their achievements that define them? With the wisdom That comes from years of experience. Whoopi closed the conversation with a reflective thought. In the end, a name is just a name. What matters is what you do with it. The room fell quiet, not in an uncomfortable way but in a moment of thoughtful reflection. The laughter faded, replaced by nods of agreement from the audience as the show moved on to other topics. The conversation about SA-12 lingered in the air. It wasn't just a bizarre name, it sparked a deeper discussion about identity, fame, and how society perceives even the simplest things. And who knows, maybe one day SA-12 will sit down on a talk show to explain his name in his own words. Until then, Whoopi Goldberg and her co-hosts will undoubtedly have more to say, and the audience will be eagerly waiting to hear it. That morning the energy in the talk show studio was electric. The hosts had barely settled in when a heated debate erupted. The hot topic of the day was Elon Musk attending a White House press conference with his son XAA2 and the growing speculation about whether he would one day appear on a talk show to explain his name in his own words. Until that happens, Whoopi Goldberg and her co-hosts were sure to have plenty more to say, and the audience would be eagerly listening. Music. So yesterday Elon Musk decided to take his little 1X to the White House, standing next to Trump at a press conference. And I just have to ask one question: why? Whoopi emphasized the word why, and the entire audience erupted in laughter. But the other hosts weren't about to let her have the spotlight. Joy Behar quickly jumped in with a sharp quip: Musk didn't just bring little X, he might have brought Instagram along too. Behar's pointed comment sent the studio into another wave of laughter. Everyone instantly got the reference. Musk's massive influence in the tech world, from Tesla and SpaceX to his acquisition of Twitter, now rebranded as X. Sunny Hostin, the sharp voice of the show, raised an eyebrow, her expression serious. Elon Musk is a businessman. I get why he's at political events, but I really don't understand why he'd bring his son into such important discussions. Sarah Haynes, with a calm yet equally sharp tone, added, I don't think a child should be at a White House press conference, especially when Donald Trump is involved. To understand the controversy better, let's rewind to that moment. The press conference unfolded into the East Room of the White House. Donald Trump stood at the center, his signature expression half serious, half waiting to dominate the moment. On display beside him was Elon Musk, clad in a sleek black suit, his hand gently resting on his son's shoulder. The boy with platinum blonde hair stood there wide-eyed and curious. At just 4 years old, he couldn't possibly comprehend the significance of the event, but that didn't stop photographers from capturing the moment, transforming it into an iconic image and a fiercely debated one. A reporter from the Washington Post quickly asked Mr. Musk, why did you bring your son here today? Musk smiled gently, unfazed by the question. Unlike many business mogul who might have bristled under such scrutiny, he shrugged and replied, I think it's good for him to see how the world works. The audience murmured. Musk, known for his philosophical and enigmatic style of speaking, left the room with more questions than answers. The response, while thoughtful, didn't completely satisfy the music crowd. Trump, of course, couldn't resist adding his own spin. Elon is a genius, he's an amazing guy, and honestly this kid, he's going to be even greater. Trump's words only intensified the controversy. Was Musk using his son as a PR tool? The question lingered in the air, adding another layer to the already charged music discussion. Back on the talk show, the hosts weren't shy about sharing their opinions. After letting her colleagues have their say, Whoopi Goldberg finally spoke up, emphasizing each word as if to make sure no one missed her point. He's not helping build the economy, he's using Tesla as free advertising for Trump. Her comments set off an explosion in the studio. The audience erupted in applause, and Bear quickly added, exactly, we're talking about a billionaire who owns several tech companies and runs one of the largest social media platforms in the world. If he wants to promote Trump, he has millions of other ways to do it, but dragging a child into this political battle is just weird. Sunny Hostin, always the calm and rational voice of the show, offered a different perspective. But who knows, maybe Elon Musk genuinely